Hey, Mark Agnesi here again in the back room at Norman's Rare Guitars, and once again it's time for Guitar of the Day. Hey, before we go too far here, I just want to throw a little big happy birthday shout out to my brother from an English mother, Nick Diaz, Squid Vicious on Instagram if you follow on Instagram. It's his birthday. He's working on his birthday. You know, it happens. But big birthday ups to Nick. If you guys want to wish him some happy birthday love there in the comment section, feel free. Hey, today we haven't done a Gretsch in a while. I'm thinking we're going to do a Gretsch. Why don't you guys come back, check out what we have for you today. This one is from 1962. This is a Gretsch 6119 Tennessean. Original walnut finish. Very, very cool guitar. Most notably played by George Harrison of the Beatles. That's what they were called, right? The Beatles? Yeah, the Beatles.
Yeah.
He played one of these. I think his was a 62 or 63, right around this era. There's a couple different takes on the 6119. First 6119s start showing up around 1959, made as kind of a companion to the 6120, which is, you know, the classic Gretsch, the orange, kind of the Brian Setzer guitar. 6119 in those days looked almost identical, but just with one Filtertron pickup here. It was kind of like the Les Paul Jr. of Gretsch's, with, you know, the Bigsby and just like one Filtertron. Around 61 is when they changed up the body. It's not going to be quite as thick. You go to the two Hylotron pickups, which they used on a few different models, Tennessean being most notable. I think they use them on double anniversaries as well, although they used a couple different kinds of pickups throughout the years on the anniversaries. But then you get the painted on F-holes, like you'll see on a lot of the 60s model Gretsch's, instead of the open F-holes. We go this little lovely switch here, the one that freaks everybody out. On, off, on. Not sure why, but hey, it's there. If you think your guitar is broken, start with this switch. It's probably in the off position. You got a volume and tone for each pickup. I'm sorry, you got volume for each pickup. You got a master volume for the whole guitar. And then you have one control for pickup selection and then one for the tone selection. Unity gain kind of in the middle, treble shift and bass shift. I got a rosewood fingerboard on this with just the little thumbnail inlays. Gretsch logo on the headstock. It's a George Harrison machine, man. Kind of walnut brown finish that people love so much these days. What do you say we go out front, plug it in, see what kind of sounds we get out of this thing. Okay, we're out front here. We've got the 1962 Gretsch 6119 Tennessean in original walnut brown. We're going through a stock 410 Hot Rod DeVille. All the EQs at noon, just a little bit of reverb. We're going to start up here on the neck Hylotron. We're going to just keep the tone capacitor in the middle without the bass shift or the treble shift, and go through the pickups. Let's start up here on the neck. On. We're going to go into the middle position here. It's going to be a combination of these two Hylotrons together. Let's see what kind of sounds we can get out of that. Lastly, Let's go down into the bridge position. Let's hear what this bridge Hylatron can do on its own. Let's throw a little bit of overdrive on it and see what kind of sounds we get out of that. Have it. 1962, got an original Gretsch 6119 Tennessean, walnut brown pair of Hylatron pickups, Gretsch by Bigsby tremolo. It's in fantastic condition, all original with the original case. Hey, check me out on Instagram at Mark Agnesi, follow the store at Norman's Rare Guitars, and check this guy and the rest of these things out online at normansrareguitars.com. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for another episode of Guitar of the Day. Happy birthday, Nick.